Many people believe that, from a scientific point of view, Cristiano Ronaldo is some kind of phenomenon. Good body proportions for football, reaction speed, strength, all this can be found in many players, but the outstanding results of the Portuguese are obtained from the combination of all these factors. Ronaldo's qualities are unique among footballers despite his age. Try to continue improving in each of these aspects. Cristiano refines his aim and the technique with which he throws at goalkeepers. Ronaldo's goal trembles as if a projectile, with real effect, was capable of jumping out of the goalkeeper's hands. Cristiano's show developed and his striking technique improved, from total control of the ball to the ability to shoot at the opposing goal. At a speed of 110 km/h, the Daily Mail newspaper nicknamed his goal against Porto as Rocket Man. In that match with Manchester United, the ball reached a speed of 98 km/h and also suddenly changed its trajectory in front of the goalkeeper, which significantly complicated his task. Balls like these don't stop easily. From the beginning of his career, Cristiano added excellent headers to his repertoire, which later became his hallmark. In the semi-finals of Euro 2016 against Wales, Cristiano scored the winning goal, jumping just over 76 centimeters on the grass, and touched the ball at a height of 2 meters with 60 cm. His head was 70 cm above the crossbar. An impressive feat going back to 2013. Cristiano surprised the world with a legendary goal. Alex Ferguson, between admiration and surprise, declared that his kneecap was at the level of his rivals' heads. Messi can't do that. In 2014, during training with the Portugal national team, Ronaldo demonstrated his ability by extending his head a damn tight to the bottom bar of the goal, making it clear that he has truly extraordinary abilities. In 2011, his powerful jump was analyzed in detail during the recording of the documentary about Ronaldo. Tests carried out by a biomechanics specialist from the University of Chichester, Neil Smith, revealed that Cristiano can take off up to 78 cm, while the average NBA basketball player jumps 7 cm less. With such skills, it is no wonder that Cristiano is an unparalleled figure in football. I'd show up perfectly in basketball. Great basketball players jump higher. For example, according to existing data, Maradona and Shaquille O'Neal jump slightly higher than Ronaldo. However, in the world of football, the Portuguese are almost unparalleled in this aspect like Ronaldo. Having achieved impressive jumps, Cristiano bends his knees and tucks his legs under his buttocks, which temporarily elevates his center of gravity and also allows him to create the impression that he is floating in the air. This was explained by Neil Smith during the recording of the documentary, another scientist inspired by Ronaldo's goal against Morocco in the 2018 World Cup. He pointed out that the Portuguese distributes the weight of his body very competently. This element is key to a perfect header, allowing it to transfer as much weight as possible behind the ball to give the most powerful accelerations. Ronaldo often chooses the best position. In this way, Cristiano not only counts with strength, but continues to show the world amazing leaps. By the way, in honor of his incredible skills, Ronaldo even proposed a challenge related to this. We will talk more about this topic later. During his time at Real Madrid, Ronaldo demonstrated his greatness in a match against PSG in the round of 16 of the Champions League. The Portuguese had an impressive performance, scoring a double, and his goal from the penalty spot caused a real revolution on social networks and among experts. In soccer, everyone was attentive before Ronaldo hit the ball with a mystical gesture. At first, it even seemed that Cristiano had touched the ball with his support foot. and in this case the goal would not have counted. However, numerous replays clearly showed that the ball blew up on its own shortly thereafter. Ronaldo was known to perform similar stunts during training, even when playing for Manchester United. This convinced all the skeptics. His former teammate Rio Ferdinand swore that Ronaldo did incredible things in training. Ferdinand explained that Ronaldo stepped so hard with his support leg on the grass before hitting that the vibration caused the ball to rise a few centimeters. Do you think it was pure coincidence, or do Ferdinand's words grow? During the preparation for the match against Uruguay, in one of the round of 16 of the 2018 World Cup, Cristiano, leader of the Portugal national team, was in a good mood and decided to show the world something new about himself. The forward made a great play during the team's training in which, with effective shots, he managed to make a ball cross the goal line without problems. At the same time, Ronaldo managed to hit another ball that was right in the goal. A true show worthy of a genius. Ronaldo's teammates tried to repeat this feat, but unfortunately failed. However, it is still difficult to compete with the Portuguese. Ronaldo not only breaks records in goals scored and trophies won, but he also likes to surprise the world with new challenges. For example, during a second-round match of the Italian Championship against Napoli, when he was playing for Juventus, he developed phenomenal speed. On that occasion, he managed to accelerate up to 33 km/h and ran 92 meters in 10 seconds, something impressive for his age. That day, his Turin team won 4-3. But if you think this was his limit, you're wrong. In the match against Spain during the 2018 World Cup, which took place in Russia, Ronaldo reached a speed close to 40 km/h. It is no coincidence that the Portuguese trains with some of the best track and field athletes in the world as part of his preparation for the matches. This is the challenge I mentioned above. What do you think of this incredible feat? The world was impressed by Cristiano's leap in London, which led to a football challenge. The participants of the challenge had to replicate the Juventus forward's jump, reaching a height of 2 meters and 65 centimeters. To do this, a ball was suspended that had to be hit with the head in a jump. The winner was promised a prize of $1,000. None of the passers-by managed to reach the required height. One of them, despite being quite tall, could not reach the ball. Another participant, with the help of an assistant who offered him his slippers, finally managed to reach the ball. The monetary reward was given to both the winner and his assistant. This incredible achievement has already been shown in many places, but let's talk in more detail. On April 3, 2018, Carvajal ran into the area and focused the ball into the heart of the penalty area. Then the legendary Cristiano decided to try it and performed a Chilean one, a technique that he had been dreaming about for a long time and trying to perfect. On a memorable night at the Juventus Stadium, even the Turin fans rose from their seats and applauded Cristiano's goal. Among them, there were not a few followers, more than 1,000, who surrendered to their executioner who had scored so many times against Juventus. The Portuguese thanked the fans with respect. After the goal, it was learned that Cristiano connected the ball when it was at a height of 2 meters and 23 centimeters from the ground. The goal impressed even Zinedine Zidane, as well as the entire world. The press published in its editions information about this incredible feat. The Real Madrid coach, in addition to being a football fan, expressed that when he saw this goal, it was a true gift. But if you compare it to that goal he scored in the Champions League final in 2002, then I would say his was more beautiful. This is what Zinedine Zidane stated. What do you think, friends? Which one do you think was the best? Leave your comments. For his part, Ronaldo himself said that it was a fantastic goal. I didn't expect to be able to dial like this. I was happy to have made it and demonstrate a great game. To conclude this topic, I would like to answer questions about how Ronaldo manages to maintain such impressive physical shape and how he constantly surprises the world. The answer is quite simple. He remembers the words of his former teammate Carlos Tevez, who explained that Cristiano spends all day in training and in the gym. He's obsessed. When training started at 9 in the morning, he arrived in the room at 8 and Cristiano was already there. Then he decided to arrive at 7:30 a.m. and Cristiano was still there one day. He went to great lengths to be at the base at 6:30 in the morning. But Cristiano was already there. He was half asleep, but he was in the place. Tevez concluded by saying that to make them better at what they do, they must be obsessed with it. Take the Portuguese as an example and achieve your goals.